This is week 14 of the 2010 season. Coach Jim Schwartz and the Detroit Lions are 8-4. We are coming off of the victory last week at home against the Chicago Bears. We began the season with a victory against Chicago, trying to take both against the Bears this season. The first three scores of the game were Detroit Lions field goals. We moved ahead 9-0. Two Jade Cutler touchdown passes in the second quarter gave the Bears a 14-9 halftime lead. In the third quarter, we got ourselves a touchdown pass, 2-point conversion to move ahead by 3. A field goal from Chicago made it a 17-17 game going into the fourth quarter. That would be far from the final score. Touchdown pass from Chicago and a field goal give the Bears a 27-17 lead with under 10 minutes remaining. Then a huge scoring explosion for the Lions. We had ourselves a touchdown pass, a long touchdown run from Brown. Then Peterson had a pick six. Simpson had a scoop and score, 2 defensive scores, and then Best a long touchdown run. 5 Lions touchdowns, all in about 3.5 minutes of game time. Absolute insanity in Detroit. That gave us a 52-27 lead, and that would be the final score. We go 2-0 against Chicago this season. First time the Lions are able to do that against the Bears since the 2007 season. Chicago had won 4 straight against Detroit entering this season. Now we look at all the results from Week 13. Texans got a win over the Eagles. Titans defeated the Jaguars. Chiefs beat the Broncos. Redskins beat the Giants. Lions, we got the victory 52-27 over the Bears. Falcons shut out the Buccaneers. Saints got the win over the Bengals. Vikings beat the Bills 21-19. Dolphins beat the Browns. 49ers beat the Packers 13-10. Chargers beat the Raiders by a field goal. Rams beat the Cardinals. Colts beat the Cowboys. Panthers beat the Seahawks. Ravens beat the Steelers. And the Patriots beat the Jets. That was all from Week 13. Look at the players of the week from Week 13. Chris Johnson, Offensive NFL Player of the Week, halfback for the Titans. O.J. Atogwe, free safety for the Redskins, Defensive Player of the Week. AFC Defensive Player of the Week, Jarrett Johnson. And NFC Offensive Player of the Week, Steve Smith. I'll take a look here at season stats. DeAndre Levy leading with 78 tackles. He has 3 interceptions, as does Delmas. Peterson and Manuel with 2. Fabian Palmer with 1. 2 defensive touchdowns for Peterson, 1 from Levy. 1 from Wade, 1 from Avril. It's been an exciting season for sure. A lot of big, exciting plays. Jason Hanson, 22 of 25 on the season, 88% along with 50. Perfect on extra points. 61 punts from Nick Harris. Reese Morris, kick returns, 63 of them. Punt returns, Eric King. Matthew Stafford, 2,777 passing yards, 21 touchdowns to 13 INTs. Javin Best, leading rusher, 612 yards, 6 touchdowns. Kevin Smith, 6 touchdowns as well. Morris and Brown also have touchdowns, 1 apiece. Calvin Johnson Jr. leading with 47 catches, 964 receiving yards, 10 touchdowns, 5 receiving touchdowns from Nate Burleson. Brown and Williams a couple. Morris and Scheffler 1 each. Lewis a receiving touchdown as well. Now our opponents coming up here. Green Bay Packers. Clay Matthews leads with 67 tackles. He also has 3 interceptions. Woodson has 4. Digby has 2. Barnett has 1. Defensive touchdowns for Matthews and Woodson. Collins with 4 INTs as well. Mason Crosby, 20 of 26 on the season. He did struggle against us in our first game against the Packers. Tim Maffei, 80 punts on the season. Kick return, mainly Jordy Nelson. Same with punt returns. Aaron Rodgers, 2,637 passing yards, 20 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. 56% completion percentage. Ryan Grant leads with 622 rushing yards, pardon me. He has 1 rushing touchdown. Receiving wise is where the Packers touchdowns have been coming from. Greg Jennings leads with 74 catches. He has 12 receiving touchdowns. Driver has 6. Jones has 3. Now look at some of the NFL leaders. John Beason leads with 96 tackles. Sack lead Dwight Freeney. Interception lead Sheldon Brown. Kicking wise, best percentage Ryan Longwell. Few 56 yarders this season. That is long. Best quarterback rating Phillip Rivers. Most passing yards Peyton Manning. Passing touchdowns tied between Peyton Manning and Phillip Rivers. Rushing yards, Michael Turner by a significant amount. Rushing touchdowns, though, Adrian Peterson. Average per carry is job at best. Receiving-wise, Reggie Wayne has the most catches and most receiving yards. Most receiving touchdowns, Greg Jennings. Now here's the schedule coming up. Week 14. Football week will begin on Thursday, 8:20. Colts at the Titans. Then Sunday, 1 p.m. games. Bengals at the Steelers. Falcons at the Panthers. Packers at the Lions. Patriots at the Bears. Browns at the Bills. Giants at the Vikings. Raiders at the Jaguars. Buccaneers at the Redskins. 4:05 Seahawks at the 49ers. Rams at the Saints. 4:15 Dolphins at the Jets. Chiefs at the Chargers. Broncos at the Cardinals. Sunday night Eagles at the Cowboys. And Monday night Ravens at the Texans. Okay, at the standings, best record in the NFL belongs to the Patriots. They're followed by the Vikings and Chargers and quite a few teams at 8-4. AFC lead, Patriots, Chargers, Steelers, Colts, all division leads. And 6-6 right now is the wild card in the AFC. NFC best record is the Vikings. They have the division lead. So do the Panthers, Redskins, and Seahawks right now. Saints and Lions in wild card positions at 8-4. And Falcons, Giants right behind us. So we are in the wild card by 1 game. Packers are back a couple of games. So obviously a huge game coming up here. Steelers with the lead in the AFC North by 2 games. Neck and neck Colts and the Jaguars, AFC South. AFC East, Patriots in control there. AFC West, Chargers in control. NFC North, Vikings have the lead there. NFC South, Panthers and Saints neck and neck. NFC East, Redskins and Giants neck and neck. And NFC West, Seahawks with a 1-game lead. Look at the injury report. Without Corey Williams, 7 more weeks. Packers, they are without Marshall Newhouse, out for the season. So look at some other notable injuries. Gronkowski out 1 more week for the Patriots. Bradford out 3 more weeks for the Rams. Grossman out for the season. Redskins banged up. Matt Shaw out for the season for the Texans. Vikings have been quite banged up. Percy Harvin out for 3 weeks. Got a few injuries there. For Bears, they got a few guys banged up as well. Here's there for the Chiefs. Matt Ryan out for 1 more week. His broken jaw, and Alex Smith out 3 more weeks. And here we go. Time for Week 14 action. Look here at the season, and we've been creating quite the buzz around the NFL. Starting the season with the win, then falling to 1-2, and we've been very good since then. The 4-game winning streak, dropped 1 against the Jets, against the Bills, dropped 1 against the Cowboys, 2 straight victories, and some high-scoring, exciting games. So we've been making a lot of buzz with our huge turnaround and with the kind of games we've been playing as well. Massive game coming up here at home, taking on the 6-6 Packers. Began the season with a loss, 2 wins, fell to 2-2, got up to 4-2. They were at 5-3, 6-3. Then they had a bye, then 3 straight losses following the bye. They've been struggling to score points, averaging just 12 points a game in their 3-game losing streak. They are desperate for a win. They're 2 games out of the wild card spot. Right now we are in the wild card spot by a single game, so a massive game coming up. It's a very exciting game against the Packers earlier in the season. It was a back and forth kind of game. 25-18, we were able to get the win, the first win against the Packers in Green Bay for the Lions since the 1991 season. The Packers had quite a bit more offensive yardage, and they won the turnover battle. They missed a lot of opportunities. They were certainly kicking themselves about that loss. We had an 11-point lead entering the 4th quarter. They rallied back to take a 1-point lead with just under a minute and a half left, but a huge touchdown pass in the closing seconds, 57 yards. Stafford to Burleson was the game winner. A thrilling game earlier in the season. Huge game coming up here, Week 14. Let's do it. Come on. Packers on the road, going to be wearing the regular away uniforms. And the Detroit Lions at home, going to be wearing our regular home uniforms. Second to last home game of the season for us. Lions fans have really been enjoying this 2010 season. Let's go.
Downtown Detroit, Michigan, and welcome to Ford Field. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. Glad to have you with us for this head-to-head between the Packers and the Lions. Going into today's tonight's matchup, Chris, who do you see as the key players?
Well, it sounds a little bit strange talking about Aaron Rodgers as the veteran quarterback in this matchup, but that's exactly where he is when compared with Matthew Stafford. So many good quarterbacks now in the NFC North, and the Lions knew that they had to try and keep pace, so they draft Matthew Stafford. A little inexperience still growing in the game, but we saw him with a couple of moments last year getting knocked out of the game, a timeout call, comes running back on the field for the game-winning points. This is a tough kid who's proven his leadership. I like it.
All right, Chris, and we'll see how this one plays out.
And we win the toss. We're going to elect to receive. Ready to get it started here at home. Huge game coming up. Lions versus Packers. It's a thriller earlier this season. How will it go? Maurice Morris does the opening kickoff. Takes it back to the 27.
They'll get the ball here at the 27.
Here comes Matthew Stafford.
He's searching for a receiver.
Oh, and he's going to throw it up to Burleson.
They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down.
Bit of a dangerous throw there to begin things. But too much
That'll make it
loft on
second
it.
down with 10 to go.
Definitely could have been completed. He had both hands on it, just not able to hold on.
Brown on the inside
Right up the
handoff.
middle.
Brown picks up about 4 yards on the carry.
And that's going to bring up third down here. Trying to avoid a 3-and-out. Need 6 yards to do so. Stafford across the middle. Got it to Williams. First down, Lions. Very well done. Pitch and catch, moving it up. New set of downs here. Stafford will get it to Brown. And Brown's got a new set of downs.
Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been
Back-to-back
studying that
first
all
downs.
week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
The give to the
Evan
tailback.
Smith cuts to the outside and cuts it up and gets about 7.
A 7-yard play. That brings up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down.
Toss to the outside. Maurice Morris. He's got to fight forward. He's got a first down.
It sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on the defense.
Continuing to move it here. Against Green Bay.
Scrambling away from the rush.
Throw it there to Felton.
Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. Gets it away.
Oh, and he threw that a bit high, trying to get to Lewis. It's going to be knocked down.
No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, 3rd and 10, tough spot here. Got a shot at a field goal if nothing changes. Gotta maintain that, be smart.
Surveys the field.
Stafford's gonna look to run it.
At the 27.
Gonna get brought down.
Bad play on that one.
4th and 5.
Ball down in that situation, because now not only do you have to think about maybe pulling somebody out of coverage or maybe just slow down that pass rush a little bit, but it plants a seed in the defense's mind.
Field goal attempt coming up here. Let's go. 44-yarder. Got it.
Jason Hansen puts his team on the board first. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon.
We strike first here. 3.
Hansen is just about ready to kick this one away. Blackman is back to receive the kick. Fields the kick at the 10. He takes it back to the 29-yard line.
And here comes Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay
And
Packers.
the ball on the 29-yard line. On the ground with the tailback. They pick up 2 yards.
That was a run
That's not
flex
really
on that
enough,
play.
but-
They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line.
And here comes a 3rd and 2.
Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down.
We shut him down here. Rodgers will to
He lets it
throw.
go.
Pressure, and he's not going to get off
Monster
clean.
hit. Ryan Grant was his intended target.
Under
Packers off the
pressure, he
punt.
felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
King will start his return at 24.
The Lions' last possession bogged down after starting off so well. They marched right down the field, but then had to settle for 3.
3-0 lead here. Second possession, handoff to Morris.
He'll
It's a
get the help
couple
of the trainer, so his day
Packers
just
down.
might be over. It's a 2nd and 8 situation now. He gets off the throw.
Oh, and Stafford hit as he throws. Whitson's going to get another interception.
Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
And throwing the football
His
is really
50th
about
career
what you do with
INT.
your feet. The great ones can throw up.
And pressure there. Stafford hit as he throws. Woodson will make the play.
Position. But so many guys, if they don't get their feet set, they make throws just like that, and it costs their team.
Great field position now for the Packers. Their defense getting the play. Pressure on Rodgers, but he gets the throw off.
He's knocked out of bounds at the
Jones
13.
gets about 20 seconds before he's pushed out of bounds.
Difficult for them to cover all these receivers on the field.
Good
They may
play
want to
there
think
for
about
Green
bringing in
Bay.
an extra defensive back.
Oh, play action.
He rolls out to the right.
Houston will break it up.
He almost had the pick. Second down, the offense after that incomplete pass. Still looking for an open man. He's
Complete there. Greg Jennings.
Greg Jennings
Third down
has
coming
been on
up.
a tear the entire season. He has 1,000 yards receiving. Passes it short.
And they got it. Touchdown Green Bay.
Well, this offense certainly off to a good start here today, and let's see if they can continue to capitalize on that early touchdown to put them up by 3.
It's most frustrating there. Just not quite able to get the play made. Diving for it, not in time. Had a bit of space there. Took advantage of it. Touchdown Green Bay. They take advantage of the takeaway. The cash in. The score. Which one is good?
Makes it a 4-point game. Green Bay is up by 4. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League.
Maurice Morris.
He gets
Down
out
the
to
22.
about the 22-yard line. They'll start at the 22, and we'll have a first down and 10.
6:20 remaining in the first quarter. Starting around 22-yard line. Kevin Smith will get to the outside. He's going to get hit hard at the end.
And not often do you see those inside linebackers fool like that. They took that misstep, came back around with the counter, just simply out of position. Those big offensive linemen able to get on them, pick up a big gain.
Nice pickup on the ground there. Felton in motion. Smith.
It's a
Up
gain
3
of 3.
yards.
That'll bring up second down.
Not quite getting sit there trying to audible.
Second and 7 situation here.
Not wanting to take the delay game. We'll take a timeout here. 4:45 left in the first quarter.
Good coverage downfield.
He's gonna throw it away, but did not get out of the pocket. Still inside the tackle. And
they dig themselves into a big hole with the penalty as they now face a 3rd and long.
They don't want a 5-yard penalty instead. It's going to be a 14-yard penalty there. Now pressure on Stafford. Play action. It's blown up. Going a little bit backwards. And I have to punt it away.
You're on the wrong side of the field like this.
They catch it at the 37.
Almost in the
The
37.
Packers were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out.
Come on. Huge game for both teams.
Grant takes the give. He's tackled at the 42. Grant gains about 4 yards on the play. Lets it go deep.
Through for the sideline, incomplete.
Donald Driver was the intended receiver.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Passes it
Oh,
downfield.
they're going to get it across the middle of Jennings. First down.
At the 48-yard line. Short throw to the right. He's wrestled down at the 38.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Second and 1 now. Hand off to Grant. He's brought down, but there is a flag. Ashley.
Well, that certainly was a bad break for the defense, but what a break for this offense.
Face mask penalty will take the Packers up to the 25.
The Lions get flagged again, and we're not out of the first quarter yet. Grant gets the call again. Grant gains around 6 yards on the run.
Hand off to Grant.
So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first.
Packers look they're gonna come up here and run another play.
Here's a pitch left side.
Toss to Grant.
The
He's
stop
going
was
down.
made by
And that will take us into the second quarter. 7-3 Green Bay after 1. We've been making some mistakes. Gotta clean things up. Let's go. Come on.
We've played a quarter. The score is 7-3.
Third and 4 to begin the second quarter.
Third down once again. Let's see if
Packers
they
with
can
the
convert
ball
this
in
one.
the red zone. They have a 4-point lead. We need to shut this down. Come on. Finley in motion. Gonna hand it off to Jackson, and he's gonna get shut down. And I'm gonna
Defensively, you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
go with him coming up for Green Bay. Mason Crosby. 37-yarder, and he is gonna shank it.
And he missed it wide left.
Mason Crosby struggled against us in the game earlier this season. Missed. And he's gonna miss again here. He's been successful overall in the season, but against us he has not had success, and we will definitely take that for sure.
27-yard line.
Catching a break. Packers cannot add to the lead. It remains a 4-point game. Stafford complete to Scheffler on first down, 8-yard completion.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40.
Not the
If you can
best.
get in and out of your cuts like
Nice
this, then you'll
run.
always be able to play.
Hand off to the left.
Brown's going to be brought down. Face mask penalty and Colin Jenkins.
Pretty poor judgment on that play. You just have to be aware of the situation, and he wasn't.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
Gus, everybody knows that football is a game of emotion. But
Low
unchecked
snap.
emotion is
Stafford
bad.
has it. He's
Be
running.
able to control yourself on
And
the
he's going to
football
get
field.
some
That's a big
yardage,
mistake.
and he'll get out of bounds. Nice play there, Matthew Stafford. Heads up scramble.
First down and 10. Ball
Up to
on
the 24 we
24-yard
go.
line. wait for an open man.
Stafford running again.
7 yards, second down. It's now 2nd and 3. Ball's on the 17-yard line.
Kevin Smith in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
Hands off to the right. He did a nice job
5-yard
there
pickup.
and it was enough to get the first.
They're really starting to get it going now. 5 first downs.
Moving it here up to the 12.
And it all seems to be working.
He throws short.
Throwing it.
The pass falls incomplete.
Looking up there at the line.
They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down.
Get down to Burleson. Not gonna get him.
Nate Burleson was the intended receiver on the play.
3rd and 10 here. Obviously, big play coming up. Gotta get it to
And just about
at
12
least the
yards
2. That would give us
away.
a first down. Come on. 3rd down here. Stafford is rolling out. He's gonna try to get a throwaway or loose. Not gonna get to
He must
him.
have been a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Field goal attempt's gonna be coming up here for us. Hanson straight on.
And the kick is
29
good.
whatever it is, good.
So after that kick, the score is now the Lions 6, the Packers 7. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon.
7-6 the score here.
Hanson is ready to kick this one off. Blackman is deep, looking to return the kickoff.
Hanson's gonna kick it off a little to about the 10.
Blackman fields it at the 11. He gets back to the 29 before being stopped.
Blackman the return to about the 29.
The Packers will start this drive at the 29-yard line.
Here comes Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Gets the pass off.
Complete. Craig
He's brought
Jones.
down at the 45.
Aaron Rodgers has a big arm, and we all know that, and he needed every bit of it on that throw.
Rodgers
He rolls out to his right.
gets sacked.
I don't think there's
Big
any
play,
way
Robinson was gonna drop him for a 6-yard loss.
execute the blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
Handoff, Grant has got some room up the middle to about the 50.
And 3rd down, 5 for the first.
Big 3rd and 5 here.
Surveys the field.
Jennings is gonna have the catch. First down, Green Bay.
The wide receiver position has changed so much. It's much more of a possession kind of a game now with the passing game. But Greg Jennings has maintained that explosive ability to get the ball down the field.
Oh. This is in the air now. We'll get to it, and there's gonna be a flag at the end.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
Oh, big
Because I always thought
mistake.
defensive penalties were so much more deflating than offensive penalties. plays, you know, as an offense, you get a chance to make up for it. On defense, though, usually it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
To the 13. Handoff, Grant up the middle.
Grant gains about a yard on the play. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL. Going for the end zone.
Broken up, I mean.
No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down.
This defense there is going to bring up a 3rd and 9 situation.
So they are now on the 11.
Good play here, come on defense.
Flips it out short to his left.
Complete. He will bring him in short.
At the center. Jones with his 3rd reception.
It's going to be 4th down for the unit.
It's 4th down. They'll line up the field
Mason
goal
Crosby
unit.
missed
This one from
3
24
field
yards out.
goals against us earlier this season. Missed 1 earlier and is going to miss this one here.
No good.
Unbelievable. Mason Crosby has been good this season, but that is his 5th miss against us. And some of these are just absolute chip shots.
The offense will take over.
Packer
at
fans
the
have
20-yard
got to be
line.
just flabbergasted. The kick is no good.
He takes a hard hit as he throws.
Pressure there on Stafford, the throw broken off across the
Calvin
middle.
Johnson was his intended target.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
This really should be a 13-6 game. But the mistakes, field goal team. This field goal has cost Green Bay, but this is going to cost us. It goes through Burleson's hand, and it's going to be picked off by McNeil.
And there's no question they were sitting on that one. That is one of the bread and butter pass plays of this offense. They've been working against it all week, and that was a special little trick here that came up with the interception.
Oh. This was not on Matthew Stafford. That's a good throw there. Kind of put the receiver in a vulnerable spot. Maybe that was in his head a bit there. Let's catch it. Ball didn't look it in. Ball slipped through his hands. Bigby able to make the catch. And the Packers will have the ball right back. Interesting ball game we've got here. Twists and turns. And a huge hit there.
Those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Big hit there from Peterson. About a pick 6 last week.
They hand it off.
Shut down bad. Brandon Bosch the tackle.
Rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, usually you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when the defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Oh. He got his feet in.
The Packers need just 4 plays to cover the short distance to the end zone.
Aaron Rodgers is one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and there's really no debate about that. He can change the outcome of a game, and he's such a strong leader, just a fantastic player and fun to watch.
Houston's not on that.
Jim Schwartz is not happy with the call on the field.
It's close,
so he's
worth
going
a
to throw the red
challenge.
flag. There's a challenge on the field. The ruling will be
touchdown. Just misplayed it entirely. And a perfect throw. Able to make the catch and drag the feet. Now Mason Crosby out here for the extra point.
Mason Crosby adds the extra point. Green Bay holds an 8-point advantage. Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon.
Both of Green Bay's touchdowns coming off of turnovers.
Crosby is just about ready to kick this one away. Collects it at the 7.
More some
He
return to
returns
about
to
the
the 26.
26.
The Lions want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover.
So got plenty of time left here in the first half. We're down to one timeout. 2:54 remaining.
He's searching for a receiver.
Stafford's gonna move up and he's gonna
And the key is making that
using his legs effectively.
mission. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from him.
Trying to get to Bolson, it's gonna be picked off. Collins, the Iron Team.
He's tackled at the 45. Nick Collins picks up pass number 5 of the season.
And Matthew Stafford throws another interception here. Trying to fit it in a small window, overthrew it. And another giveaway is going to set up Green Bay in great
First down
field
and
position
10.
once again.
Ball on the
We've
45
been
yard
taking
line.
advantage of it. Can our defense step up here this time? So we've got to stop doing that offensively. Tough spot here for our defense.
Gets rid of it as he's
Go
made.
across the middle, and they got it. One play, they found space. Touchdown, Green Bay.
James Jones hauls in his second touchdown catch of the game.
Well, you can see right here, top one misstep created some separation. Got hit shortly after releasing the ball, but that one misstep was all Rodgers needed. Put it right on the money.
Extra point is good.
Crosby on that one pretty close. But it goes through, and it's a 21-6 ball game.
Crosby will kick it deep. He makes it to the 23-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 23. Goes through his progression.
Still got some time
Just
here.
keeps
Still got work to do.
down the field, 6-yard gain and a little progress.
On the aggressive end. Hurrying up.
Has a man to his right.
Halfback
He's flipped.
screens. Nice.
He's brought down at the 34-yard line.
Gonna get some yardage there. And with no huddle now.
Short throw to the left.
Complete to Williams.
The Lions have a bunch of short completions, but they're not getting the yards after the the catch right now, and that's because the defense is playing them very tight and making good, solid tackles.
Stafford going deep. Over 50 seconds remaining in the first half.
Stafford showed off the kind of arm strength he has there, but unfortunately that ball was well off target. He's got to rein that one in a little.
Stafford across the middle. Too much pressure, not able to get it off cleanly.
Had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
And it's going to be 4th down, 46 seconds remaining. Harris going to come out to punt it away for us. It's like the 20, brought down at the 20. 3 timeouts left. Back pretty far.
They can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown.
Moves to his right.
They're going to look to pass, and driver's not going to
Thought he had a secure catch.
Boy, that was a big hit. I'm not surprised at all he couldn't hold on to that one.
Grant on the carry. He's going to get about 11.
Ryan Grant can see the
See
field
if they decide to hurry it up now.
You need to have that kind of
They
vision
will. They have
to
all
be
3 timeouts.
successful.
They're not taking any of them, but they are hustling it to the line. Under 20 seconds. See if they do decide to go deep. They'll let the clock run down. They might just take it in halftime. They'll wait for one last play. Yeah, they'll wait for the final play of the half.
He gets off
They're going to look to go. Yes, it's going to be no one at the end of it. 21-6 at the half. Turn number 15.
And as we head to halftime, the score is 21-6. Green Bay will get the ball to begin the second half.
Time for the second half here. 21-6. Green Bay with the lead on the road. We're kicking off to start the second half, and we're underway
Fields the
also
kick at
to
the 10.
return.
He gets back to the 29 before being stopped. The Packers will begin this drive at the 29-yard line. He lets it go.
Across the middle, complete to
He's
Jones.
at the 47-yard line.
Green Bay coming out passing the first play of the second half. Aaron Rodgers puts it right on the money to Jones. Green Bay entered this game on a 3-game losing streak, and they had been struggling to score points during those 3
Good
games.
coverage downfield.
This has not been the case in the first half in this one.
At the 47-yard line.
Defense got to step it up. Jones gets another reception.
With his 6th reception.
Rodgers now over 200 yards.
Here's a
Left to He's gonna get shut down there in the second half. Defense, step up here. We need this here. We need to shut him down. Shut him down here. Big play coming up. Pressure. There is a penalty. It's going to be a holding call. That will be declined because it's fourth down. And
fourth down. The Packers are lining up to punt this one away.
Here. They did try a fake punt against us earlier in the season.
The ball goes over the end zone. Touchback. They'll take over at the 20.
Punt there, it's going to be a touchback. So here we go. Defense did the job to begin the second half.
The offense will take over at the 20.
To not allow the lead for Green Bay to increase and take over here at the 20. Stafford
Scrambles away from defenders.
trying to get it
Dennis
downfield.
Northcutt
It's
was
cut
the
out of
intended
hang
receiver.
on to it. Left it there.
On their own
Left it.
20-yard line.
20-yard line. Lewis in motion.
Give to the tailback.
It's the
He's brought
outside
down
back
at
there.
the 28-yard line.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice game.
Third on here, just 1 for 5 so far. I gotta change that in the second half. Come on. Starting right now. So if I'm gonna try to roll out. Oh no!
The pass is broken up. What a play!
Pettigrew stopped. Should have let him.
Brandon
Stafford should
Pettigrew
have thrown
was
it
the
there.
intended receiver on the play.
We are so fortunate that was not another interception
The
for the Packers
Lions
defense.
are lining up to punt this one away.
So frustrating there. Would have had a chance if he kept going and let it. That's not how it happened though. Wilson receiving another
He's hit
punt,
and
brought down to
dropped
29.
at the 29-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive.
We are in the wild card position by 1 game. Pressure on for us. Green Bay, they are behind. They're bad, trying to come back. Deep throw there for Rodgers.
James
Broke it
Jones
up.
made solid contact and popped the ball out of there.
And you know you're
Almost
going to get
able
hit as a wide
punch
receiver.
it
You gotta
away.
hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
That's a big defensive play right there. If we're able to come back, remember that defensive play. That could have been a huge game. We put them in good position. Now Rodgers is
He's
going to go
tracked
down.
down on the play.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
3rd and 15 now. Out to Driver. He's going to make the catch.
The 46-yard
There's a flag, and it's on the tackle. I'm already
Something
sweating.
that deflates a defense
Face
more than a
mask.
third down penalty. You keep the drive alive. Your
And a
defense gets fatigued. It
disastrous
just can't
play.
happen.
Disastrous play all around, getting up the completion, and then 15 yards added. Personal foul, face mask.
They go with the run.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
9.5 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rodgers will hand it off to Grant. He's shut down. Packers,
Grant picks up a yard on the play.
they are in field goal range, but I doubt they have any faith in their kicking game right
The
now.
offense facing another third down.
Especially from this distance would be 52-yarder. Huge play coming up 3rd down.
He rolls out to his right.
Selling to lose. Ivy is going to redeem himself there and break through. They are going to give Crosby the go here. Long field attempt coming up, but would make it a 3-possession game. Mason Crosby, 52-yarder. That one is straight on. He has refocused himself. He is a strong kicker. Just has had some repeated uncharacteristic misses against us, but absolutely nailing that one. Those are big 3 points for Green Bay. It's an 18-point deficit now. That's going to make things much more difficult here.
Is just about ready to kick this one away.
Already been struggling to score. Now it's a 3-score game.
He'll start at the 8-yard line. He gets out to the 28-yard line.
One fight though, one play at a time.
The Lions will set up shop at the 28-yard line. Gives it off.
Kevin Smith,
Hammered in the
really.
backfield.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Second and 13 now.
Scrambles away from the
Stafford.
rush.
Got it to Bowles and he hangs on. His first catch. Desperately needing something. Got something nice there.
First down and 10.
Play the time. Let's go. Battle back. Battle back. Oh, best shut down 2-yard
You know, listen,
loss.
I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys, I know these guys, they're big and they're nasty, but at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in the way.
Stafford trying to get the throw off, but the pressure from Green Bay again bringing the blitz and splitting too much. It's gonna put us in a tough spot here. 3rd and 12. Stafford gonna go deep. Had a chance with Calvin
Stafford is not the most
Johnson.
accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
If he was able to be accurate on that one, we had a chance downfield. Not able to. We're gonna have to punt it away. 4th and 12. Don't want to, but we gotta punt it away. Keep our own territory. 4th and 1. Jordy Nelson, another punt return opportunity.
Gets the ball at the
Shut
14-yard
down around
line.
the 19.
The Packers offense has to be a little disappointed with how that last drive ended, to move the ball that effectively and only come away with 3 points.
And here comes Green Bay.
It's the tailback.
They are in really good position to end their
Runs for a
3-game
nice gain
losing
of 6
streak.
yards.
And what is definitely
It's 2nd and 4
a
yards to
must-win
go.
game for
Ball
the
on the
Packers.
25-yard line. Looks left. Here's a short pass. There's a Packers player making his way to the bench.
A bit shaken up at the end of that play. $5:12 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Hand off to Grant,
And
nothing
he'll
there
lose
on
yards
first
on
down.
the play. Ndamukong
Sue
Suh
his 5th
has been on a
tackle.
collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle.
Grant the carry, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's going to be just short of the first down. Nice run from Grant. That's going to get them close.
short yardage
Defense has to
situation
step up
here.
here for
They'll
us.
need a little less than a yard to convert. Short throw to the right.
Pressure. Did he get his feet in? No.
Blitz that time. Didn't get there, but did throw up the timing of the play.
Brought some serious pressure. And Rodgers had a man open.
King back deep to
Throw,
return.
let him out of bounds. Not able to drag his feet.
It's on the ground.
Dropped by King, but he's able to pick it right
They
back up.
catch him at the 20.
How many times have we seen this happen in the past? A guy
Dodging a bullet there. Once again.
If we don't make a play, we're not going to win.
We've got to step it up. We've got to get something here on this drive.
trying to see what's
Getting late
happening
in the third
front of
quarter.
The guys coming down to make the tackle. Take your eyes off of it just for a second, and you lose it.
Dumps it out right.
Throws from the catch. 3 yards and a big hit.
The Lions still look to be a little unsure on pass plays. One reason is the secondary is doing such a great job tying up these receivers and giving them so little room to work.
Packers bringing some pressure. Halfback screen is not going to work.
At the
Man.
21-yard line.
Collins makes the play.
Here's a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd and 9 coming up. Gotta have something here. Come on.
Searching for an open man.
To best. He's not
So
going to get the
probably
catch.
see the punt team now. After that incompletion, as the offense goes 3 and out.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops up on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Another punt from Harris.
He's
Brought
hit and
down
dropped
at the
at the
35.
And they're already up big. That return just
We need
really
something
puts
to
them
go
into
away. We-
position to make this thing a blow.
Someone step up, make a big play.
The pass is away.
Pressure on Rodgers. Big hit on Driver, but they get the completion. Now Driver has a 700th pass reception. Big hit, held on to it.
Short throw to the left.
Complete to Jennings.
Jennings with 7 catches now.
Green Bay definitely a pass-first kind of team, and that's what they're continuing to do here. With the lead. Final stages of the 3rd quarter. Finley in motion. We'll hand it to Grant this time. Shut down. 33 coming up. Another tackle for Sue. And they don't have to run a play here. Let's see if they do. They will. Hand off to Grant. First down, Green Bay, and they'll go into the 4th quarter with all the momentum and a big lead.
So at the end of 3, and the score is 24-6.
Huge game, and we have not been playing our best game.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42.
Green Bay well in control, but this game's not over.
Jackson on the give. He's dropped down
scored 35 points in the fourth quarter last week.
They line it up at the
In
41.
a rather short amount of time, about 3.5 minutes of game play is Sandy. After that, you gotta believe anything's possible.
He goes
Gotta get a stop here, one play at a time. So we will get the sack on the Rodgers.
That brings up another third down attempt.
Hand off to Jackson, brought down to the fourth down. 56-yarder from here. Will they try it with Crosby? He looked good on his last attempt, and they will try it indeed. One field coming up from Mason Crosby. And this one, just missed. We made it a 21-point game. Instead, it's going to give us some good field position here. Mason Crosby, another miss.
From their own 46-yard line.
That was a long kick. Nearly had it, just not where it needed to be. Take over, not far from midfield. Stafford under pressure. Once again.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Come on, find a way here.
He's going
Stafford
to
to Burleson,
He's
complete.
brought down at the 33-yard line.
Nice completion across the middle.
They line the ball up at the 33.
33, Scheffler in motion.
He
Fakes
tries
a
to
handoff to
scramble.
Smith. Go towards the
They can't
sideline.
complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at
Incomplete
second
with
down.
12 minutes remaining. Probably wouldn't have been much of a gain anyway. Stafford trying to Burleson.
Nate Burleson was his intended
Just
target.
ran a similar route. And this time Collins all over jumping on it. We are very fortunate that was not picked off. Very easily could have been another Packers INT. Third and 10 now. Stafford, Burleson, found some space, touchdown line.
Nate Burleson brings in his 40th catch of the season.
Ballgame is not over here in Detroit. Still hope here for the home Lions. Nate Burleson finding some space. Stafford reading it. Burleson winning the foot race. Still in this game. Gonna go with the extra point here. It's
And he
good.
adds the point after.
So it'll make it an 11-point ball game. Hope still alive. 11:52 left. It's getting over. Lions fans starting to roar here. Come on.
Hanson is ready to kick this one off. He makes it out to the 28.
Back on the 28-yard line. 11:48 remaining. Let's go deep.
They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line.
Aaron Rodgers. Packers offense taking the field. Go on the ground with
Takes it
Grant.
up the middle.
And Grant had room up the
He
middle.
gets to
Gets
about
it
the
down
37.
the
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
Going to the ground again is great. Get the first down, we'll shut it down here. We'll shut this down, come on.
If there is an opening to be found on the defense,
Shut it down, let's go.
this guy is going to find it and exploit it.
About 10 and a half left. Play action. Rogers gets a completion to Jennings. To 26.
You just can't let him get the ball. That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you
Play
really
action
believe in your
pass.
hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away
For
and try
Green
to make
Bay.
some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to
Grant
make
on the
every
carry.
catch and do it solid.
If we give up a field goal, it's still a two-possession game. We need 2 touchdowns. Just gotta stop him. More first downs. Clock's running under 9 minutes now.
They keep it on the ground.
Jackson on the carry, nice play there. No gain.
Did you see how
Ashley
fast that
Palmer
linebacker
with the
was on that?
tackle.
Not only did he recognize it,
Big moment
but when
coming
he
up.
did
Third.
recognize it, he had the explosiveness to
Got
get
ourselves
there.
about 8 and a half left. Big moment here. Floats it out toward the sideline. Did he get his feet in? No. Jennings did not get his feet
Greg
in.
Jennings draws the intended receiver.
Close. But not able to get it there. It was a bit of a low snap. See his feet landing out of bounds. Front part of his feet. And 4th and 6. It's been an adventure. Mason Crosby, but they will send him out here.
This one will be
Should be easy for him. 38-yarder, and he's got it.
And the kick is
Right
good.
down the middle. So it's a
So the score
14-point
now,
ball
the
game.
Packers 27, the Lions 13. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon.
Well, not the ideal result from that drive. Not the
Crosby
worst
will
result.
send this one deep.
Still alive in this game. We need 2 touchdowns, 8:06 remaining. Mace Morris turning the kickoff out to about the 24.
Before going down.
8:02 left now.
The Lions will start this drive at the 24-yard line. He's going to pass.
Stafford trying to get us a
The pass is
Scheffler.
tipped away. Tony Scheffler was the intended receiver on the play.
Pressure there, well defended. Thomas all over it downfield. Incomplete.
Looking for a man.
Stafford fumbles.
Detroit will maintain
Mace
possession.
Morris dives on it.
It's not often
This
that a
is
fumble ball
sack.
bounces right back to you like that. That was just good.
Yeah, looking out there. Stafford trying to buy some time, loses it. Mace Morris heads up as well, diving on it. That would have been disastrous.
It's third
Rough
down and
result
11 to go.
nonetheless. Over
Ball on
midway
their
through
own
the 4th
23.
now. 3rd and 11.
Oxford
Across the
short throw.
middle, Burleson's gonna make the
He
catch.
struck out at the 30.
To like the
They did an
30.
excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to
4th
force
and
the 3 and out.
5. We're gonna go for it. It's risky. It's do or die if we don't get this.
Go for it here.
pretty much going to do it. We got to find a way to get out of here. Come on. Stafford. Oh no! Certainly had a chance, had space in the flats, but just sailed it high. And it's certainly not been Matthew Stafford's best game. Had the opportunity, sailing it high, right into our sideline, and
the Packers will begin this drive at the 30. Here's a handoff left
Grant
side.
the carry. I need a takeaway, something, some break here.
Brought down the running back for a short gain.
About 5.5 remaining. Grant the
He
carry.
gets out to about the 25-yard line.
Give her the tackle. The kicking game has been suspect.
They line up at the 25.
He's looking to throw. He's going to go to the end zone. And again,
Was his intended target.
close on the sidelines, but just not able to get his feet in bounds. Would have certainly been the knockout blow, but feet out of bounds. They can get the knockout blow with the field goal here, though. 42-yarder coming up from Mason Crosby.
It's 4th down. This one will be from 42 yards out.
The kick is going wide left. It was wide right away. The adventures with Crosby continues, and our hopes stay alive. Thanks to another Mason Crosby miss.
The Lions will set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Hopes alive but bleak. Need a lot to go our way down the stretch here. We're going to try to catch him off guard and go on the
He's
ground.
brought down at the 40. Best runs it for an 8-yard gain.
Hurrying up here. With some motion. Stafford's gonna try to go deep. Burns.
He can't come up with it. Incomplete pass.
So the run through it over everyone. 4:16 left.
Matthew Stafford was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
Stafford out towards the sideline. And Morris is able to make the
Maurice
catch with
Morris
his
makes his
feet.
3rd grab.
He set it down. Stafford.
Throws it as he's hit.
Throw across the middle, hit hard there.
Derek Williams was the intended receiver.
When you get that
And
kind of
down to
pressure, a lot of times the
4:07
play will result in
remaining.
something worse than just an incompletion.
Surveys the field.
Stafford's gonna try to throw it to
And now
Smith.
the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation.
Stafford keeps getting hit.
So another 3rd down coming up for the offense.
Come on. Keep hope alive, one play at a time. Let's go. Try to catch him off guard and go on the
Again with the
ground. It's
carry.
not gonna work.
I'm a little surprised they went that conservative.
Roger shuts it
In the
down.
fourth quarter, you need that first down to keep the drive going, and you get a call like that.
I'll
Wake
slow
me
up
up when they
here.
decide to start playing offense
Come
again.
on. Need it here. Stafford is going to lose the ball. It's going to be a fumble. We're going to dive on it. It's not going to matter who has it. It's going to be the Packers ball right there.
Detroit is able to fall on it.
Heads up play to get that ball back to the offense.
And it is going to be Packers ball. And it's going to be a Packers game. Pressure has been... It's been a lot on Stafford. It's been affecting us big time offensively. And it does not appear like there's going to be any wild fourth quarter rally. Not going to give up though. Trying to fight for the ball, see if we can get a takeaway somehow.
He's tackled at the 22-yard line.
Landon Bosch the tackle, immediate timeout.
Tracks him down, wraps him up for the tackle. It's number 5 on the day. And he's hit as he
They
lets
look
go
to
of the ball.
pass. They got it to Jennings.
He's back and he's dropped. Injury timeout. He looks to have hurt his wrist.
And the Packers
Green Bay trying to
pass
go up
it
by 3
there.
scores.
They'll get a completion. They'll have first and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's the fullback.
Kuhn up the middle,
Touchdown.
touchdown Green Bay.
That was just good old-fashioned smash-mouth football there. The offensive line.
They have the pass to set him up here and then hand off John Kuhn right up the middle. Fullback dive for the score.
The PAT is up and good. With less than 4 minutes to go in the fourth, the score, the Packers 34, the Lions 13. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon.
Only 1 point deficit here.
And he'll return this one from the 7. He gets to about the 27 and goes down.
It seems to be out of reach, but we're going to try for it. Stafford. Oh, no.
That was
You can't have him
impressively done.
getting hurt here. Hit hard. Going to 20.
He's searching for a receiver.
Another hit.
Calvin
Stafford.
Johnson was the intended receiver on the play.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Short throw to the right.
Complete to
Defense
Burleson.
pushes him out of bounds at the 31. Burleson has 6 catches now.
And now a 4th down coming up.
He takes a
Pressure.
hard hit as he
Can't
goes.
get it to Burleson. Turnover on downs.
Tough
0 for
choice
3 on
there. Do
first
you
down.
kick the field goal or try and keep that drive alive and get in the end zone?
And
Well, that time they got neither.
Packers take over the 31.
The halfback with the carry.
For me, there's nothing
Tim,
more
you taking our
impressive in
timeout.
football than to see a cover quarterback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
yards
And
now
you
for
see
him.
exactly why. Those kinds of open field moves are really the difference.
Man, Lions fans disappointed.
Flips it out short.
They're gonna throw it here.
He's brought down at the 12.
Pretty poor judgment on that play. You just have to be aware of the situation, and he wasn't.
Hand off to Grant, and he's gonna get in the end zone.
So after
Green Bay
watching their opponents go 4 and out, the
continuing to
offense knew what
play,
it needed.
and it will extend their lead even further here in the fourth.
And he adds the point after. We're nearing the 2-minute warning in the fourth. The Packers, 41. The Lions, 13. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the NFL. Caught at the 8. He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
2:02 remaining.
Here's a
Off
draw.
to Brown.
Defense
Not
does
much
a nice
there.
job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic. It can really help stop the run.
Pass is short right side.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play this offense is built around.
Bush gets his hands on him and tracks him down for a loss at the 30. Dumps it out right.
Catch me, Calvin
He's dropped
Johnson
down
Jr.
at the 44-yard line. Calvin Johnson on the receiving end there, and that's catch number 1 in the game. He's been held in check so far.
First grab coming now. Try to get
It is an
downfield for
incomplete
them.
pass. Second down now following the incomplete pass. He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit. Tony Scheffler was his intended target.
Big hit on Stafford there. Let's just run the ball here.
Brown gets another carry.
Big hit on
I'll be
Brown.
honest here. I really thought they would pass in that situation. You call a run, hoping you catch the defense somehow off guard, but that time they were not off guard.
Harris just gonna come out, punt it away here. And the Packers will take a knee.
And he takes it at the 12.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Green Bay is going to get the dominant win here. 41-13 the final score. They will improve to 7-6 and keep their playoff hopes alive. And we will fall to 8-5. going to make our playoff hopes more difficult coming down here. Final stretch of the season.
That'll do it from Detroit. Stay right there for highlights and stats. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant, the greatest smell in the NFL. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game. Our final score is the Packers 41, the Lions 13. This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
Green Bay was by far the better team in this game, and they get the dominant win. 41-13 the final score. They outgained our offense nearly double, 404 to 218. Huge margin there. And they won the turnover battle 3-0. They were better on third downs. They won the penalty battle. They won the time of possession battle. They won pretty much everything, and they dominated the game on the scoreboard. We took the lead. We had a lead. Early on in the game, field goal for some points. And they got a touchdown, and they never gave the lead back. We cut it down to 1. At halftime, we were down by 15. This touchdown here in the fourth quarter gave us some hope. But Green Bay really pulled away. A touchdown made an 11-point game, but they pulled away and they get the victory in blowout fashion in the end, scoring a couple late touchdowns. 41-13, the final score. Matt Stafford struggled 16 of 45, 159 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 INTs. Not a good game for him, not a good game for anyone really. Kevin Smith 25 yards on the ground. Most for us. Burleson had 6 catches, 88 yards, he had 1 touchdown, 3 catches from Maurice Morris, who was second. Eight tackles for Ndamukong Suh. He had 2 sacks. 6 tackles for Wade and Manuel. The defense struggled, not able to get any takeaways either. Jason Hanson, 2 of 2. Harris 6 punts. 8 kick returns from Maurice Morris. It's not a good sign when you have a bunch of kick returns. For Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers 20 of 32, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no INTs. Ryan Grant 28 attempts, 113 yards. He had a touchdown. John Kuhn had a rushing touchdown. Rushing touchdowns have been extremely rare for the Packers this season. They had a couple in this game. Greg Jennings 9 catches. 2 receiving touchdowns for James Jones, 1 for Donald Driver, along with 45 yards to Jones. Defensively, Clay Matthew led with 6 tackles. Jenkins had 5. Interception from Bigby. And Woodson. And this will end the bizarre 2 games for Mason Crosby, who's been a very strong kicker, but 2 games combined, 4 misses Mason Crosby had against us. He hit a long 52. He hit all his extra points, but missed extremely close one earlier. Missed some makeable kicks, close on long kicks, but did have 2 successful field goals. Just bizarre how he's been successful overall this season, but struggled against us. That was one of the very few things that did not go the Packers' way in this one. They get the dominant win. And that is all here from Detroit. Rough game for the Lions. We take the loss and we will fall to 8-5. The rest of week 14 being played. Now we will watch the extra point.
This is the extra point.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Extra Point. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network, and we're set to take you around the league with game recaps, previews, and much more. Let's swing it over to Alex Flanagan, who'll get us started.
Thanks, Fran. Up first, highlights and stats from the weekend's best games, brought to you by Verizon Wireless. Seattle was in San Francisco for an NFC West showdown. San Francisco's defense forced 2 turnovers. San Francisco earned a 6-point win. Green Bay was in Detroit for an NFC North showdown. Detroit struggled a lot on 3rd down. The Pack earned the victory 41-13. Philadelphia was in Dallas for an NFC East showdown. Kevin Cobb found a nice rhythm passing for over 300 yards. Philadelphia came away with the win, 20-17.
Let's turn to the standings now, specifically what's happening in the NFC North. Here's how the teams stack up for Week 14. Minnesota is leading the way. The playoff chase is in full swing, so we'll take a look at which teams are at the front of the pack, beginning with the AFC.
All right, so it's time now to present our top 2 players of the week. Drew Brees was the offensive player of the week. Ed Reed was the defensive player of the week.
All right, Alex, thank you. Now here's a look at the entire slate of games this weekend. Great games are on tap for this weekend. Alex will give you a preview of the best matchups.
Chicago will visit the Metrodome to take on the Vikings. Chicago is in dead last in the NFC North. Matt Forte is the leading rusher for the Bears this season. Chicago has not had much luck. Detroit is currently 2nd in the NFC North. Calvin Johnson has been outstanding for the Lions this season. Green Bay travels to Gillette Stadium to take on the Pats. New England shares first place in the AFC East. Randy Moss has has been great in the Patriots' passing attack.
That'll do it from the studio. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. Join us next time for The Extra Point.
This has been The Extra Point, brought to you by Madden NFL 11.
That's all from Week 14. Vikings really getting separation. They got another victory. They could clinch the division here in Week 15. But wild card's still very much in play for us. Just 3 games remaining on the season. Got 2 road games and got a game at home against the Vikings to finish off the season. Must-win games coming up right here, Week 15. Got to get the victory. Can't afford many, if any, more losses. Must-win time. Playoffs, you can consider it starting right now for us. Rough result in Week 14, but got to come out here strong in Week 15. We'll be ready for it. Let's go Lions.